Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video we're going to discuss things that make mulatto soap change color. That is what we're talking about in this video, because a lot of persons make mulatto soap and after a few days the soap tends to change color, and then a lot of things run through your mind. Could this soap be bad? Is something wrong with this soap? Why did it change color? So many questions. I'm going to answer all of that in this very video. You guys, please, if you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and do that. Support me by clicking on that subscribe button you're seeing down there, and also turn on your bell icon so that anytime I post videos on this channel, you'll be the first person to get notified. Now, just in case you don't know what mulatto soap is, mulatto soap is something that looks like this very picture you're seeing here, and then it comes in different colors. It all depends on what color you want. You can actually play with any color. Mulatto soap is a combination of different soaps using a base called mulatto base, something like this that you're seeing, and then adding other soaps to it, serums, concentrates, and then powders, and it forms a soap, a super whitening or lightening soap. So that's what mulatto soap is. Now this soap tends to have one issue, and that's the fact that it changes color over time. So that's what we're discussing in this video. If you make mulatto soap and your mulatto soap changed color after some days, the very first thing I have to tell you is that your soap is still good. It is not bad, so don't throw it away. Okay, don't throw it away. And usually when it changes color, it starts from the top and then it gradually goes down. Sometimes only the top can change color, and then when you take off that particular one, you get the real color of the soap. After some time it changes again and it repeats that way. Now, a lot of factors are behind that. Your soap does not just change color. There are things that makes it change color. The very first one I'm going to talk about, one of the reasons why your soap changes color is that you used too many colors in that particular soap. Now that's alone is enough reason to change the color of your mulatto soap. If you want to make mulatto soap and you don't want that soap to change color over time, use soaps of almost the same color. Do not use pink soap and then you use blue and then you use dark color and then you use green color, like different soaps combination, and then the color itself becomes confused. At the end of the day, after some time, there is every tendency that your soap is going to change color. So look for just two colors, and the two colors should rhyme. It should not be something that looks too different from each other. Mix these two colors together and your soap will not change. That's the very first one. Secondly, another thing I have noticed that also contributes to mulatto soap changing color is the kind of packaging you used, the kind of container you use to package your mulatto soap. Preferably you can use amber bottle. If you want to use a transparent bottle like this, then you should just use it maybe for your pictures. You want to snap the soap and showcase. It's going to show very well in a transparent bottle, a transparent jar like this. So you can use this just for snapping purposes, and after snapping you transfer it into an amber bottle, a dark bottle, something that covers it very well. That also helps it not to change color. Now, something else that makes a mulatto soap change color is the kind of soap that you're using. This time around, I'm not talking about the color of soap that you're using or the color of soap you used. I'm talking about the kind of soap you added. It is not all kinds of soaps you add into your mulatto soap if you don't want it to change color. Remember I said that the fact that your mulatto soap changed color does not mean that it is bad. It is still very active. Now, if you add a soap like this, the Ghana white soap, this soap looks white, but after some days, the moment water touches this soap, after some days it turns black. So you don't use this soap in your mulatto soap if you don't want it to change color over time, because even if it is white, it's still going to change color. Now, if you add this into your mulatto soap, it's going to influence every other thing in there. That's another one. And then something else is that the kind of ingredients that you used, like the kind of active that you add in, is also going to influence the color of your mulatto soap. if you add powders like kojic acid inside your mulatto soap, kojic acid sometimes oxidizes, so it is very possible that your mulatto soap may change color over time. So you want to be careful, you want to be choosy with the kind of powders that you use in your mulatto soap. Also, you don't use too many serums and too many concentrates in your mulatto soaps. There are serums and there are concentrates that even while you're using them, you notice that after some time, as you keep opening them, they become darker. It happens with a lot of serums and concentrates. Or you open a particular concentrate, leave it for a while. If you go to check that particular concentrate after a period of time, you notice that the tip has become darker. Now, if you use this kind of concentrate in your mulatto soap, there is every tendency that if air gets into that soap, the soap is going to turn darker as well. So these are some of the reasons why your mulatto soap turns dark. So if you want to make your soap, you may want to avoid doing things like this. And also, you may also want to add in more color into your soap. Apart from the normal color you get from the different soaps that you used, you can as well add your mica powder or your liquid color just to pop up the color. So that's that on how to prevent your mulatto soap from changing color. So when you want to mix your soap, you should take precaution. So guys, that's basically it. Please, if you haven't subscribed yet, do that before you take your leave. I'm going to see you in my next video. Thanks for watching.